Hey guys, welcome to the HD channel, and in this video we're going to be looking at the new Smooth Q gimbal from Zhiyun. So guys, they have promised this can do what the DJI Osmo can do at half the price. So it sounds like a really great deal. I've been reading reviews on it and it's been getting loads of great reviews on YouTube and Amazon, etc. I put an order in about a month ago and they're sold out everywhere. I've just recently got mine the other day and I'm really looking forward to looking into this. So let's dive into this and check this out. Let's do this. Right, so this is the front of the box, guys. So let's open this. Okay, what's that? Okay, let's see that. Alright, okay, so I think this is just an extra that the seller put in the pack for me. I think it's just a cloth, a cleaning cloth. So I'm not sure if you buy this from another seller, if you still get this. I think this may be from a particular seller only. I'm not sure. Just bear that in mind if you are thinking of purchasing this. Get rid of that. Okay, let's open the pack first. Right, get rid of that. Okay, so you can see, get rid of this. So you can see, this is the front of the box. Oh, initially I thought that was part of the photograph. I just literally noticed that now. That tells you the colour of the gimbal that's inside the box. So that's a black one. So that's nice to know. So this is the right one I've got. This comes in, I think it comes in black, silver, and pink and gold. I went for the natural black one. Okay, so you got this is the front box design with the Zhiyun logo, the Smooth Q, the latest one. Perfectly for the moment. It's got really good reviews, this. That's why I got it. Okay, the side of the box, again the Zhiyun logo, barcode. Same on that side, nothing on this side. On that side. Okay, let's look at the back. For some reason the back is upside down compared to the front. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at this. Right, so it's got a... You can actually use the gimbal to actually charge your phone as well. So the battery on this actually acts like a power bank as well. It's got instant manual zooming control, so I'm guessing that means like controlling the zoom via the handle. Also battery life, one of the main reasons I've got this is a 12-hour continuous work time. So you've got a 12-hour battery on a gimbal, which is a massive battery, so what it means is there's enough power there to use the gimbal and also charge your phone simultaneously as well. And also another feature of this particular gimbal, there's a two-way mounting frame for each switch, so basically you can use the gimbal in horizontal or vertical view. Okay, accessories included. Okay, power, I think that's a case and that's a charging cable, the jet black. Okay. Right, let's dive into this. So this is just a sleeve that's just slides up. That flips open. And bam! That's the bad boy there. Oh, it looks like a really nice case actually. Okay. It's like a little miniature violin or guitar box. Nice feel to it. It's like a PVC type material. It's actually keeping the shape of it actually. Right, so let's see what's inside the box first. Alright, so firstly, you got the instruction manual. Don't think we need that. It's quite basic in this, so mini USB charger with the Zhiyun logo on it. I'm quite surprised there's no power brick actually for it as well, just the USB lead, and also a strap as well. So that's a strap for this. So you can walk around with this bad boy strapped in, which I don't think I'll be doing. Okay. Okay, so the case, it's got the Zhiyun logo on the zips there, nice black and red. Again, on the case, some scratches on it actually. Okay, so stop wasting time and let's just get into this. Right, let's see what's inside here. Bam! Wow, it actually looks much more small than I expected. Silica gel. Right. Okay, actually it feels quite nice. Okay, it's plastic, but it doesn't feel plastic flimsy and tacky like the cheaper gimbals. Well, the great thing on this, which I thought was a much more better idea than the DJI one, is it's got a 1/4 screw mount on the bottom of it, whereas on the DJI is on the side, so you need the DJI or DJI compatible devices, or like selfie sticks or tripods to connect to it. This way you can just use what you already got already, which I love, and you can just reuse it and just mount this onto a tripod or a selfie stick. Okay, so if I just turn this on, let's see if there's any power actually. I haven't charged it yet. Right, power, keep my hand on the, oh, it's on, it's alive! Okay. Okay, it's making some funny noises. There's a blue light flashing here. I don't know what that means. Alright, I think there's no battery. No charge. Let's try to turn it on again. Yeah, there's no battery. I think what I need to do, I think because it's not. Try again. Yep, completely no battery. So what I need to do, guys, is put it on charge first. Put it on charge, and then we get back into this. Okay. Okay, so this is the product. I've looked into it. I've checked this out now, and it's a few days since the actual unboxing video that you've seen in this video. And the mistake what I made was I was trying to turn this on with no phone in the gimbal. So what you need to do is you need to put the phone in, balance it first, and then turn it on. So what you would do, you would adjust it first with this little dial here. So you put the phone in, like so, push that in, and as you can see, it's not balanced properly. So what you do need to do is to turn this on, just balance it like that. See, you can see that's horizontal now, more or less, that's balanced. So what you do, if you turn it on, as you can see, okay, right, the light is in it now. Unlike some other cheaper ones where it's only 2 axes, this is actually 3 axes. So it does 1, 2, 3, so it gives you full control and really smooth motion. You can control it with the joystick here, up and down and around. So when you first turn it on, the mode it's on follow me mode. So basically the gimbal turns wherever your wrist turns. So if I turn that way, that will turn that way, it gives it a one smooth motion and turns that way. And if I move it up and down, it follows the way that I'm facing the gimbal. And you can also control it up and down here as well. And left and right. So when you're vlogging, if you watch my vlogging video, basically I'll be holding this in front of me like this, and basically when I want to turn, I turn my wrist into the direction that I want the camera to be facing, and you can see it keeps it, no matter how I move it, it keeps it stable. And then the second mode is lock mode, so if I press the mode button, and that locks it in the same direction, so no matter how I turn my wrist or how I move the gimbal, it stays locked in position. Zoom in, zoom out here if you're using the app, and also a record button here as well. If I press it 3 times, then that's selfie mode, and as you can see, the screen is facing away from me, but the back camera is facing me. Obviously I can't see what it's recording, but I can get like a rough idea of where the lens is facing. And this way I can use the back camera of the phone, because like most phones, the best camera is on the back. If I press it back to normal mode, keep hand on it, then the phone turns around. You can use your selfie front facing camera to record, and this way you can see what you're recording and you can actually frame things a little bit better. And this is the way that I prefer to use it. Like, I actually prefer to see the screen, and I can see the frame, how it's being framed while I'm recording. Okay guys, this is without the gimbal. This is with the gimbal. The app on Android is not very good. It has a tracking mode, and it also, apparently, it has the motion time lapse. That's one of the main reasons that I really wanted the DJI Osmo mobile, was because of the motion time lapse. I contacted Zhiyun, and they did say to me that they will be applying the update onto the app. Whilst I was waiting for this to receive this, the app was updated, but it's only iOS only. So you've got iOS, you've got an Apple, you've got all the options as a DJI Osmo mobile. So you've got the tracking, which is great, and you also got the motion time lapse as well, and that just looks amazing. Presently, at this moment in time, the Android app is very buggy. It doesn't work on my Galaxy Note. It doesn't even connect by Bluetooth. It doesn't actually connect at all. But I use it on the LG G4, and Android app does work. Tracking works, everything works, but there is no motion time lapse. So currently, at this present time, there is no motion time lapse on the Android app for the Smooth Q Zhiyun Assistant app. So just bear in mind if that's like an option that you really want to use. Another reason why I like this is obviously, apart from the price, I mean, it's half the price of the DJI Osmo, which is a huge plus. But also at the bottom here as well, you've got the 1/4" screw, so you can buy any normal generic camera equipment and that will just screw on. So your tripods, your monopods, etc. will all fit on here directly, which is a plus. So another great feature on this as well is the battery. The battery lasts for 12 hours. not only does it last for 12 hours, you can actually use this as a power bank as well, with the USB lead supplied. There's like a USB here, and then you can connect this to your phone and it will charge your phone as well. This will double up as a power bank as well, which is great. Another con on this as well, which I've noticed as well, on the LG G4, the back of the phone is curved. I tried putting that onto this gimbal and it doesn't fit. If you have the back cover of your G4 on here, it won't fit because it is really snug fit here, and it won't fit. If you take the back cover off, the phone will slide in, and the gimbal does hold the battery in place, which is okay. But just bear that in mind, guys. If you guys are using like a weird shaped phone, or you guys are using a LG G4, then if you want to use it with this gimbal, you need to take the back cover off. What I did notice as well when I went on one of the test shoots as well, when I was holding the phone without the gimbal, there was a lot of wind noise, and you can actually hear it. It's quite apparent. On the gimbal, I noticed that the wind noise was reduced as well, but also when I'm talking, the voice is actually reduced as well. And I was wondering why that was. Then I noticed the reason why was because, like on this phone I'm using here, the mic is on the bottom of the phone, and the way this slides in, it goes against the phone, so which because of that, it does reduce wind and also audio as well going into the mic as well. So just bear that in mind as well. The phone holder on DJI Osmo, I thought that was really well thought out because it's on like a little dial. You slide your phone in and you turn it and it locks your phone in, which I think is a great idea. On this one, it's just a typical phone holder where it's on springs and you actually pull it apart and slide your phone in. It does hold it really tight, but like this gimbal supports up to a phone that has a 6-inch screen. This one I've got here is a 5.7-inch, so it's just under the maximum that it will hold, and it does fit brilliantly and it does hold it really securely, but it is a really tight fit, so you have to really yank it open and slide the phone in. So other than that, I've not got anything else bad to say about this gimbal. It works really great. Like I said before, if you haven't seen my video, which I use this on one of my vlogs, the link is below here, so you can click that, or it's in the description. Check that out and you can see how that works in the real world. But just bear in mind, that is the very first time that I used it, but I think the results look pretty good. Would I recommend this? Most definitely. I mean, I have wanted a DJI Osmo for quite a while, and I did hold back because of the price. So this is half the price. Another major setback some people did think was the construction of this. It's made of plastic rather than metal, and I can honestly say it does feel really solid. It does feel really solid, and it doesn't feel plasticky or cheap at all. At the time of filming this as well, Zhiyun has also announced a new gimbal as well, which is the same as this. It's called a Smooth 3, which is more or less the same as this, but the only difference is they have a removable battery, which I think is great. I mean, that's one of the bad things that I thought about this as well, is there's no removable battery. So after a while, when the battery runs out or it depletes, then you have to find a way of opening it and hopefully be able to change the battery. And also the Smooth 3 is also metal constructed as well, which obviously is a better build. But for those two extras, you are paying more than the price of this gimbal as well. So just bear that in mind, guys. If you do want one that's very competitively priced, then this is the gimbal that you need. It's awesome. So you guys are thinking of getting a gimbal, look into this one, because honestly I can say this is one great gimbal. So guys, what do you think? Have you seen my vlog? Have you seen the footage on that? What do you guys think? Have you guys used this gimbal as well, or thinking of getting it as well? So guys, if you enjoyed this video, click on the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, click on the subscribe button. And as always, guys, ciao for now.